It's a one-pass shave with Tabac, the non-tallow formulation. We're going to build a face lather and we're going to have a shave coming up next. Hi YouTubers and my cherries everywhere, SpartanGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Let's get right to it. We've got Tabac here, the non-tallow formula. I had a little water on top there. It kind of leaked through the sides and down to the bottom, but it has some moisture there. We're going to use our Moon Striker shaving brush from Phoenix Shaving. And we're going to go ahead and load that brush and we're going to do a face lather. I've already done my pre-shave wash with Pacific Shaving Company's bamboo pre-shave scrub, and we're all set. We're going to let this Tabac do all the talking here. We're going to get a nice brush load, and we're using the Moon Striker because it has a great balance of backbone and softness, perfect for face lathering. And we're going to go ahead and just, check that out. I mean, it's overflowing. You can see the soap is all the way up to the top there. There's a brand new tub. And if you've never tried it, get it because it's not going to be available anymore. And as it wears down, you'll be able to build more and more lather in the bowl and then kind of paint it on. But when it's this high, I find that I have to start with a face lather. All right, here we go. Oh man, check that out. Boy, that's nice. What a great scent. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. It's going to be a one-pass shave. I've got 1 day's worth of beard growth. Look at that. That is marvelous. You know, there's always this debate as to which formula is better, the tallow or the non-tallow of Tabac. And man, this non-tallow it's terrific. It really is. It has a nice, rich, creamy feeling to it. Man, is that great. They're very, very close, in my opinion. I think some people prefer the tallow because they feel it has maybe just a little more creaminess to it, a little more yogurty quality. I don't know. As I say, they're very, very close. Look at this. Look at what we got here. Man, wow. Oh, look at that. Yeah, boom, lather. How about that? That is fantastic. All right, my razor is going to be my Works Meteorite razor. A big thank you to Bill and Connie Murphy for sending this one along to the channel. Well, we're using the Meteorite razor because we had a meteor over Cleveland, Ohio on St. Patrick's Day. That's why we're using this. And we've got a feather razor blade already installed. So we have the mildest base plate in this razor with a very, very sharp top shelf razor blade. All right, we're going to heat this up under some hot water. One pass shave, that's all we're doing. Let's see what this feather blade does with this mild plate in the Works Meteorite razor. All right, heating it up under some hot water. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Boy, that is really nice and smooth and mild. Some great glide and protection there. Boy, that's terrific. That really is. That's marvelous. Look at that residual slickness to allow me to buff the chin there. That's great. That's great. This razor is great. Now I'm going to do a little east to west here, just to get those little bits up there. Take advantage of that residual slickness. Great, great residual slickness from the Tabac non-tallow formula. All right, first pass and shave done. Let's rinse. You know what? That's pretty good. It's not bad. I think I should have used the medium base plate. This mild base plate is very mild, and even with a feather blade, boy, it's still very, very tame. Now, I got a good shave. I'm in socially acceptable shave territory. It's a darn fine shave, and I think that maybe, a second pass or a touch-up would clean this up a little closer, but it's good enough for me for the workday. I think by 5 o'clock, I'll have a 5 o'clock shadow, and if I have to go out, I can have another shave. 2 passes would keep me, all the way to the next day. 1 pass will get me to 5 or 6 o'clock. That's kind of my guess right now. I'm going to do my final rinse routine, and then I'll see you on the other side for the alum block, so hang in there with me. That was marvelous. A wonderful warm water rinse followed by a very invigorating, I'm back, a very invigorating cold water rinse. All right, clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Nice shave. It's a darn fine shave. It's not BBS at all, but it's a good shave that'll get you through the day. It'll get you cleaned up. I think that I'm feeling a little bit here. That'll retract. Yeah, that will definitely retract. We're going to go ahead and use the alum block here, the solid alum block from Phoenix Shaving, and see what kind of feedback we get here. I'm probably not going to have any. This was a really mild shave, but a good shave, an enjoyable shave. An auto-powered shave. I mean, you would find yourself hard-pressed to nick yourself with the meteorite razor with the mild base plate, even with a feather blade. No kidding. All right, here we go. Smooth and cool as an ice cube. Got a little bit of bracing. You know what? Maybe a mild zing here or there, to be honest. But, nothing to write home about at all. Oh, that's nice. That's terrific. All right, there's the dry dock. The alum block goes in there like that. And let's take a look at this shaving brush. I have more than enough on this shaving brush from the brush load for like 3 passes, really. This stuff was great. You know what? I got to be honest with you. I like the non-tallow formula. I really do. It's marvelous. And I don't mind having in my shave den. I've used both of them. I think the non-tallow is still very, very close to the tallow version. And I understand where some folks feel that the tallow has a little something extra. I get that. But the non-tallow formula did a great job, gave me some really, really nice protection, and gave me a nice shave. It really, really did. All right, so let's go ahead and finish up with Tabac Aftershave Splash right here. This came from a viewer, James Sefton. James, thank you very, very much. Check out that bottle. Isn't that great? Man, oh man, I'm telling you, if you've never used Tabac shave soap, get some. Get some in this shave bowl. Well, I have to wipe that off. It's it's got a lot of slick suds on the bowl. I don't want to drop it. Let me go ahead and get my aftershave here. This is great stuff. I just love this scent. I love Tabac. All right, and we're going to go ahead and, okay, we're going to let that, we're going to use the Jimmy V method. We're going to let that alcohol evaporate a little bit and then slap on some of the good stuff, wait for that scent to emerge. There it is. Oh, this is a great scent. Classic barbershop scent. All right, here we go. Wow. Great, great shave. This was really good. The non-tallow formula, I like it a lot. A 1-pass shave with a nice mild base plate on the meteorite razor and an incredibly wonderful, sharp yet smooth razor blade in the feather razor blade. Wow, what a great combination. I can use this feather blade. I really am convinced I can use this feather razor blade in the medium base plate in the meteorite razor. And again, we're using the meteorite razor because we had a meteor over Cleveland on St. Patrick's Day. So that's why we're using this. And again, a big thank you to Bill and Connie Murphy for very, very, very kindly saying this to the channel. And a big thank you to James Sefton for sending along the Tabac. And a big thank you to Doug, Fran, Huxley, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving for sending along the Moon Striker shaving brush. Thank you very, very much for that. So, wow, that's got it. Let me just show you the shaving bowl here one more time here. Let me just wipe this off so I don't drop it. Okay, look how that's filled up with shave soap there. Man, this is going to last a good long time. It's just remarkable. And here is the lid. And the lid is kind of vented. And, you just put it back in there like that. And it'll kind of air out a little bit, I guess. I guess that's the thing. But I'm going to leave it off like that. But there it is, Tabac. This is the non-tallow formula. I did a 1-pass shave. It gave me a really nice result. No nicks, no cuts, no irritation. Good to last me through the workday, not to last the workday into the evening, where I think a 2 or 3 pass shave would. 1-pass shave is going to get me from sun up to sundown if I need to do something in the evening. If I'm going to go out, I'm going to have another shave. But that's not a bad way to go about it, though, when you think about it. That's the way my father used to do it, as I recall. So give it a look before it's gone. It's great for a 1-pass shave, a lot of residual slickness, great protection, makes a wonderful lather, especially when you're face lathering. You saw how that worked. Get the Moon Striker brush if you want to do a great face lather. This brush is perfect for it. Absolutely. See, I got some on a knot there. It's just a terrific, terrific shaving brush. So that's it. Tabac, the non-tallow formula. It really delivered a great shave. Again, my thanks to Bill and Connie Murphy, James Sefton, Doug, Fran, Huxley, Cube, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving for making this shave possible. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZerati, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Let me get the razor. Hang on the beautiful meteorite razor for the plate. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.